Now let me tell y'all something. I found out a lot of people hit me up on Instagram. The feds picked up Boosie Boot. Well, a lot of people already was aware of that was going to happen. But I want to say this, Boosie
Karma.
Boot, BG got a gun case. He ain't getting no bond.
Hulk Hogan, we coming for you, nigga.
This episode is brought to you by DexPool.io. DexPool is an autonomous cross-chain liquidity protocol that lets you access liquidity sources from multiple platforms in one place. Their algorithm tracks prices to find the best deals and helps users identify the most effective routes for their trades. With no restrictions or hidden fees, you can execute transactions with ease and ensure a fair return on your trades. Register today and get a deposit bonus of 100 XRP tokens for a limited time only. Join the DexPool revolution for the highest decentralization and liquidity options in the DeFi game. Link in the description below.
Fuck it! Do it live! I'll write it and we'll do it live!
Okay. Ready?
Fucking thing sucks! We'll do it live.
Oh yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we're doing it live. Welcome to another episode of My 2 Cents with yours truly, Crypto Blood. Now we're gonna get straight into it because I gotta show you this video right here to kick it all off. Karma is a bitch, my G. It is a bitch. Maybe not. It can come from many angles because Boosie Badass has been in it with a lot of people. He ain't scared to talk what he gotta talk. He ain't scared to walk what he gotta walk. But maybe things have come back around. We'll talk about what happened between him and OG Terrance Gansta Williams. He got beef with Charleston White. We're going to look at that one. But I got to first play this clip to set the context here, ladies and gents, because as I stated, he's been beefing with Terrance Gansta. He used to look up to him big time. He did 20 years, Terrance Gansta did. He's a founding member of Cash Money Records. If you guys don't know, half brother of Baby, Birdman. Yes, the half brother of Birdman, OG Terrance Gansta Williams from the boot. He kind of disrespected him. When Terrance Gansta admitted after getting out of jail that he told on some people. He told on some people that were dead, though. Come on, man. The streets is irrational. Y'all niggas is irrational. So you tell me the snitching campaign goes so deep that you can't tell on some dead people to get out of jail? So you can start over? So you can start anew? Try it over again? Nah, man. Get out how you can. Just don't tell anybody is alive, in my opinion. But let's check out this video real quick and we'll get back to it.
Now let me tell y'all something. I found out a lot of people hit me up on Instagram that the feds picked up Boosie Boot. Well, a lot of people already was aware of that was going to happen. But I want to say this, Boosie
Karma.
Boot, BG got a gun case. He ain't getting no bond. The feds got no bond because they'll say you're a flight risk because of the drug. However, you so smooth and slick with it, they might give you a bond. We don't know.
You ain't getting
but
no
I know
bond.
this here, though, Boosie
Not
Boot.
on the feds.
You're going to have to fight now. You're going to have to,
Yeah,
you going to get whoever with you take that charge, or you got to take them to trial. You're going to do like Zuby said, you're going to take them fire, you're going to take them people to trial. Now you're in my territory. But guess what? Let me tell y'all something. A lot of people saying, oh, not here in the Fed did it. Man, the Fed's sweeter than the state for real. The Feds have a guideline, but the guideline not mandatory, but it's advisory. So they look at his criminal record, look at this and be like, okay, he'll be facing this amount of time. So it's not bad that he in the Fed versus that state, San Diego. Because see, we already had a feeling.
See, I'm no lawyer and I'm no ex-con, but I'm going to be honest with you. I think the Fed is worse than the state because the Feds are coming at you with a lot of evidence. They got a 99% hit rate. They not playing no games. For me, I think the Feds is a worse situation for Boosie to be in versus a state case. Literally, he was leaving a state case. He was getting his Tupac on because he beat that charge. And he was leaving out the courthouse, spitting at him with the Red Wings jersey on. And as he was spitting, he spit right in the face of the federales. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for that. Bad time. He spit right in the face of the federales and they swooped his ass up. But I'm going to be honest, I don't think this is a good situation for him. They got something on him. We don't know what it is just yet, but they got something on my man. little Boosie badass. And it's so bad, he knows it because you know what? He tweeted out to his kids. We're going to take a look at what he said to his kids here in a second. But let's get back to this Terrance Gansta reaction.
Boosie was going to start banging blood if he went to San Diego prison. But so happened, now the feds got it. Now, let me tell y'all something. Boosie going to be okay to Fed. Now, this is the only thing he don't have to worry about. He don't have to go to PC in the Fed. In the Fed, I don't care who you are. You going straight to population. Now, what they might doing.
I gotta stop right there because this is the latest issue and drama that Terrance Gansta has with Boosie. Okay, Boosie is saying all these things about Gansta, saying he wore wires for 20 years, put 20, 30 people in jail up in New York and all across the states. He's been a homosexual in jail for 20 years, all types of stuff. And then Terrance just hit back at Boosie with literally the clip of Boosie saying he was in PC. He was in PC after the death row trial that he beat. He said they gave me a chance to come out of PC and go into general pop. He said it out of his own mouth, ladies and gents. He said it. And I wouldn't have believed it because I heard that clip on Vlad, but it kind of slipped by me.
Now, Boosie stated on Vlad. I'm going to let y'all hear what he said first.
Well, you were on death row, right?
Yeah, I was on death row, but I did another 2 in population.
Ah, okay.
See, once I beat my murder charge my last 2 years, I had a choice whether to stay on PC or go to the dormitory in population for my last 2 years. So I went to the dormitory.
He crossed the fuck. He ain't have to do that to me saying I went on PC, dog. You know, I stand up for, you know, that nigga hurt my feelings. He ain't have to fucking do that shit. He know I'm a soldier, son.
Now, check this out. I want y'all to make sure that you heard this now.
We heard it, Gangsta.
Well, you were on death row, right?
Yeah, I was on death row, but I did another 2 in population.
Ah, okay.
See, once I beat my murder charge my last 2 years, I had a choice whether to stay on PC or go to the dormitory in population for my last.
Protected over there, ain't no telling. But I would say this, some of the homies, they're gonna be like, come on, man, you can move and share with me. Or come on, man, you can do this. So they can try to extort him, salt press on him. But I would say this, though. Boosie, somebody who represent Boosie, tell Boosie this. Do not go in there starting a relationship with the men. Boosie, now Boosie, listen. Because you spoke about that on Vlad the other day about me. So don't try to go in there and try to find table leg. Go try to tell me you depressed and let that man with them big old arms go lay your head on his muscles. Don't try to do that. Don't try to go lay your head on that man's muscles. Now, I know this here, though. See, Boosie, he held on the federal part now, wherever he at, right? But he might be still all right in the San Diego federal part because it ain't too wild and violent like the state part. Now, like I say, I wouldn't be surprised. He might start banging Crip. Ain't no telling what he might bang. But he's going to be up in there. Oh, I'm sick. I don't want to talk. I'm hurt. Y'all give me something to eat. You know, he gonna play all kind of crackhead games with guys in there to keep him off his butt. So y'all, we already know Boots he ain't no fighter. We already know that. We already know, you know, he one of the ones that just get mad and have temper tantrums. But them dudes ain't trying to hit it, and they might slap him in there. Man, anybody want to hear that? Come here. They might have him in there rapping. Went to the feds, or the feds locked him up. Think about it, y'all.
There you go. Terrance is actually kind of upset that Boosie is in jail. Ironically enough, because when Boosie started talking about Terrance Gansta on Vlad TV, his ratings went up big time. And he talked about him again. He talked about his boosting his internet cred up. He getting a lot of views now. Terrance is
part of my success from Boosie Boo. When Boosie Boo dissed me, my numbers were boom.
And actually, it's funny because when he first got out of jail, maybe about a month or two out, I actually reached out to Terrance Gansta on Instagram, try to get him in on a kicking it session with Crypto Blood. Price is way too high. I'm sorry, man. Thank God you came down. We're gonna get you in now. We definitely gonna get you in and talk this whole situation. And I also want to know a little bit more about what you got to say about Charleston White got beef with Boosie as well. Charleston White talked about Boosie's kids, or at least one of his sons, and then so on and so forth. They went back and forth. And then to put the icing on the cake, this guy, Boosie, went to the YNW Melly trial, and after sitting in that trial, he said he wanted to become a defense attorney. Well, brother, you're going to have to wait for that. You're going to have to go ahead and hire yourself a defense attorney. Hope you got Jason Williams, your boy, call him up, because you're going to need all the help you can get to work that magic with the feds. But this is my thing. When you make it out the ghetto, you don't have to keep acting like you're ghetto. You don't have to keep wanting people to stamp that gangster persona on you. It's no need. You're out the ghetto. You built a big ass home for your family. You're building more properties. You were moving to Vegas. You were doing well for yourself. The universe, God, Allah, whoever gave you multiple chances. You beat death row, even though they saying you weren't on death row, according to Terrance Gansta. That's a whole nother video. But Terrance Gansta said he wasn't on death row. There were CEOs where Boosie was at that said he wasn't on death row either. He was just beating a death row case, but he was not on death row. But anyhow, it's unfortunate to see a young, black, successful male make it out, make lots of money, able to leverage his brand online, do well for himself, well known, well respected in the industry, but you continuously want to vouch for the gangsterism and want to big up people who is gangster and all that and this and that. But listen, at some point you got to grow up, man. At some point you have to evolve. You see how Rick Ross has evolved. You know, he was really never a gangster, but I'm just saying he went from gangster rap to a gangster ass businessman. Jay-Z, all these guys in this day and age, there are many examples of you transitioning out. Fat Joe was a real gangster, transitioned out. It's no longer promoting that violent stuff. So it's just crazy to see Boosie supporting a YNW Melly who clearly killed his own friend. That's unnecessary. If you're friends with him, keep that behind the scenes, but don't promote it, because you know you got the victim's family going off on you, cussing you out. Father of the victim here, YNW Melly Zuby, goes off on Boosie and fans saying free Melly. And I agree with that. You shouldn't be freeing a guy that killed someone else. That just doesn't make any sense. So is this karma? I think it just may be. And boy, who better knows how to rub that shit in your face? This boy right here, Charleston White. I'm just going to play a quick clip. I'm going to leave a link in the description of the full live stream. But this boy right here, Charleston White, you can hate him all you want, but honestly, he speaks the truth. He may not do it in the best way. I call him the Black Donald Trump. The nigga speaks the truth. It may not be the most effective way, but he definitely is giving you the real. Check out what this guy said.
Waiting on Vlad to post. I really made quite Vlad, where you at, Vlad? Say, listen, I'm a rotten motherfucker. Y'all laugh when I went to jail. When I caught that DWI last year, and they were showing that picture of me smiling, drunk in a motherfucker, y'all was laughing like a motherfucker. Yeah, when I caught a pistol case, back like what, October 22, I caught a DWI, a pistol case, and a weed case. Boy, the bloggers was posting it, they were laughing like a motherfucker. Now I get to hee and gaga and Boosie. Who much better go to jail than Boosie and be gangster? Gangster belong in jail. Guess where he at? In jail, in the feds too. It's hard to beat them people. Ooh, it's hard to beat them feds right there.
Sure is.
Boosie finna, ooh, that diabetes finna go to kicking in. That diabetes. Tell it to the judge, Boosie. Tell it to the judge, Boosie.
Man, oh man.
Oh, don't because he out don't mean he ain't going. Oh, they let you out for you to go back. Yeah, they let you out for you to go back.
So there you go. Charleston White trolling like he does. At the end of the day, though, you know, he's had some real credible points to make about Boosie. But at the end of the day, it's just unfortunate because Boosie has a lot of kids. That's one thing you got to give it to Boosie on, is the fact that he has a lot of kids and he's actively in their lives. You may not like some of the things he says, but that's the one thing as a black male I love to see, a guy in his kids' lives. And unfortunately, the sad part here is that was the first thing that Boosie mentioned. The first public message from Boosie was, I want to take this time to apologize to my kids. I'm sorry, and I love y'all forever. And that's the sad part, because the kids are hurting. His actions are hurting his kids. It's very unfortunate. I think Boosie has like 8, 9 kids. Still don't know what he was caught up on, but it's got to be something serious, because for them to come get him right after a state case in San Diego, to swoop him up, didn't even get a chance to walk out. He was in there walking out, spitting, and spit right in the federale's face. And they locked his ass up. Well, we'll see what happens. That's my 2 cents. The older you get, the more these jail sentences hurt, my friend. You're a businessman. You got things going on all across the country. It's time to give the gangster shit up, man. I'm just gonna be honest with you, boy, Crypto Blood. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget, follow me on Twitter at CryptoBlood_. Subscribe to this YouTube channel, I Hate Crypto. Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, fresh new crypto content. Tuesdays and Thursdays is my 2 cents. All right, I'm out of here. Holla.
Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Okay. Ready?
Fucking thing sucks. We'll do it live.